on his entry into prison, it's female prison guards. It's, he is constitutionally, because of the laws that we have in this country, he is constitutionally entitled to be strip searched by a woman. That's because he is recognised under the law as a woman. It's a clown show. And what I just find really funny, like I saw the Soc Dems doing loads of their PR stuff, this garbage this week, about how it's 10 years since the law was changed to self-ID, basically, where, you could just show up next week, say, call yourself Mary, and that's it, you're a woman. And they were celebrating it and talking about how it doesn't cover non-binary people and all. And I just thought, like, J.K. Rowling did a great big rant about that actress this week, and it's the same principle. What an unbelievably immense position of privilege that the Soc Dems have, like Sinead Gibney and that, to sit there and talk about how, like, rights should be extended to men to be in more women's spaces, more non-binary, more people should be in women's spaces, because these are women who will never have to worry about being in a cell. They'll never have to worry about sharing a women's shelter with a man. They'll never have to worry about any of these things. Most of these things end up being people who are not wealthy, women being put into unsafe situations, often vulnerable women already. And we have these twat politicians who are going around talking about how wonderful and be kind, and they will never face the consequences themselves. It's a clown show. And we have our own government who talk all the time about all the things they're doing for women. We've talked about it on the podcast before. Free HRT and all this kind of stuff. I could give a fiddler's fuck about HRT if the society that women are living in is becoming more and more unsafe for women. Whether it's men being allowed into women's spaces, whether it's sex offenders who are walking around. Basically, Ireland is becoming less and less safe place to be a woman. It's not safe to be a woman in a women's prison even anymore because of their bullshit. So spare me the lectures about how kind and compassionate and feminist and what the benefits of having female TDs in the Dáil, we were always told, was that they would really handle the women's issues. But there's Sinead Gibney from the Soc Dems celebrating the 10-year anniversary of her letting a chick with a dick into the changing room with your daughter. What a load of shite. No, I'm just like, you just really would sometimes despair. Like, it's becoming more and more farcical. And then we have this, videos online of what's clearly a man who's been in a women's prison, whose self-IDs is just like a clown show. And Sinead Gibney, it's the 10-year anniversary, and when you really need to extend these to non-binary. Yeah, because Sinead Gibney will never have to worry about it. Just because, like if I'm in the changing room in the gym with 10 women, right? And a man comes in and says, and we're all naked getting changed, and a man comes in and says, "Here, girls, is it okay if I get it changed in here?" Sinead Gibney is one of them. She goes, "Yeah, that's okay with me." And then everyone else, why does Sinead Gibney feel confident that she can make the decision to put a man into the changing room with me and my daughter? How dare she? How dare she? And she'll never face the consequences of these kind of garbage things that she's pushing for. And she didn't have anything to say about Barbie Kardashian and the videos that were online. And this is a man who's been in a woman's prison. They're all so full of their own self-righteous, sanctimonious crap. And they do nothing for women. Nothing. They're making Ireland a more dangerous place for women. Brilliant. Stick your HRT on and go into the men's toilets. Idiots.